Disco D, aka David Shayman. Right now we're in my studio in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And shit's pretty crazy here right now. Just to let you know how gully it is in Sao Paulo right now, the PCC gang has killed 70 cops in 3 days. Tá bom. Então, anyway, we're chilling here in Sao Paulo. I'm with my man, Mr. Shock. Fala alô.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hello.
Hey.
Qualidade, Mr. Shock, Disco D, produtor, primeira linha.
Yeah, so anyway, my man, Mr. Shock, right now is just writing a little hook and a little bridge. We're going to put my man Cabal, Pihima, Mr. Bomba, you know Braza. We're gonna put Braza on this beat. It's a beat that I just made. Right now I'm on a mission for this month that I'm down here. Cut 20 brand new sample-free joints before I get back. So I'm just handing my management and handing all those people that are hustling beats for me brand new 20 sample-free Disco D tracks. One's already on hold from Young Buck's manager to be played by Young Buck, waiting to get a yes or no on that one. Another one's already on hold by Mos Def's management, waiting to get a yes or no on that one too. I'm up to 10 beats already, plus 3 other joints that I produced specifically for artists here. So that's 13 songs in 10 days. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Down here in Brazil, this studio is pretty representative of what an entry-level production studio would be. I mean, minus a couple pieces of high-end gear like the Pro Tools HD, the API lunchbox full of A designs and OSA pre's, and you know, something like my Empirical Labs Fatso. I mean, these 2 pieces alone represent a good $6,000 some worth of gear, and the Pro Tools HD, I'm sure you all know the cost of that. Anyway, other than that, you replace that with a Digio 02 and 1 decent pair of preamps, you got a pretty nice entry-level studio. You have 1 room, maybe an extra bedroom or something like that. Maybe it's a basement spot, whatever. You may have a couple of halfway decent acoustical treatments done. You may have something like an MPC 1000, Pro Tools, whatever. Basically what I have is all my throwaway gear from the US. That I buy cool new shit in my studio in the US, like some expensive stuff. I buy a $6,000 pair of vintage knees. I bring my my lunchbox with the A design, the OSAs down to Brazil for a change. Maybe my Fatso comes and hangs out down here in Sao Paulo. MPC 1000, I never leave home without it. And you know, in New York, I got my 4000. It's so important to me that I had Mr. Cartoon tattoo it on my arm, you know? I got the original Access Virus. You can get one of these on the net for like $400. Proteus 2000, Orbit, these are some older 90s synths. Whatever, things I don't really care about. I bring them down to Brazil and give them a new life. But we're about to record a top quality recording with a $200 Studio Project C1 microphone, which to me is the best mic under $1,000, period. Don't matter that it doesn't matter it's $2,000 or $200. The only thing is, what makes it sound like $1 million is running it through this A Designs P1 that's plugged into the API. And that's a really top-notch preamp. This may be what you have scrounged up enough cash to get a couple nice pieces. That's good. I'm gonna show you how to use it. Down here in the trenches, we do shit our way. This is like Pro Tools 6.23 in a fucking non-vocal booth room on a $200 mic. The studio computer, not on the internet, and I'm here with 3 instant message programs and email open at the same time, and recording my man Shock doing a hook.
Vem, vem comigo, vem dançar, vem, vou te fazer delirar, vem, vem comigo, vem dançar, menina, com você eu quero.
My man Mr. Shock and I recorded a hit last night, Midar, the name of it's Midar. In a couple hours we're gonna jump in a car and head up to Rio, you know, drive up to Rio. We're going to go up in the favelas of Rio, em Borel, talvez Mangueira também. Ok. Vamos subir numa favela com todos nós ali e gravar videoclip. Music Deli. That's the music.
Sim, music.
I'm gonna show you how to direct a low budget video, and I'm gonna show you how to edit it too. That's what we do here, because it's Disco D, and we hustle harder, and I'm out. My man Mr. Shock is one of the top baile funk artists right now in the favelas in Rio, in the Morros. He's done a lot of records with Furacão 2000, which is the biggest baile funk label in Rio. Been around for 30 years. And we're gonna show you the beginning stages of blowing up a new record in a city. So we're gonna go with Shock to Furacão, to the radio, Get some DJs playing the stuff, present it to the head of the label.
Todo mundo lá pra participar do barato.
Beleza.
Bora lá.
Vamos, né?
Vem a galera aí, pô.
Make some great music and blow up Brazil. We're gonna show you how to film a low-budget video clip. My man John's got the hot camera. Got a banging baile funk track with my man Mr. Shock. Got his amigos, Quebra Tudo.
Quebra tudo. Salve.
Right now, they got one of the hottest singles burning up the radio here in Rio. So we're gonna shoot a low-budget video clip. We got our artist, we got our song, we got our guest appearance. We got the great background, got a good camera, we got some kids. Let's do the first shot. Woo! There we go, see? Just need a little playback.
Se eu pedir, você me dá, sentadinha no sofá.
Tô no rapazinho!
Logo vai do...
Vamos lá, todo mundo, vamos lá.
Comunidade.
Todo mundo, vamos com eles, juntos. Rapidinho, vamos, dance off. Mais entusiasmo, mais energia.
Sentadinha no sofá. Eu te pago um guaraná, sua mãe não vai chegar.
Mais energia.
Tranquilo.
Mais energia, vamos. Boletão, pesadão.
A velha vai ficar doidona, logo vai dormir, beijo na boca vai rolar.
Basically, the first couple shots, you just want to get everyone excited and involved, and then get everyone together, Things get exciting. You get a couple stills while people are still getting their shit together. And then, that puts together like the stuff between the performance scenes. Opa! Fala Brasil!
Se eu pedir, você me dá. Se eu pedir, você me dá. Mas se eu pedir, você me dá.
That's what it is. Hustle harder, baby.
Muito bom. Mais ao pé, mais próximo. Fica mais sério.
Mas se eu pedir, você me dá. O choque pede, você dá.
Hold it up.
Mamãe tá doidona.
Aqui.
Paguei o Guaraná. E depois é só brincar.
Chillin' Turiti. That's great. This video's gonna be great, dude.
A velha vai ficar doidona. Agora me deixa feliz.
Good. Here, hold it like this and go like this.
Chouriço. Você me dá sentadinha no sofá. Eu te pago um Guaraná. Sua mãe não vai chegar. Pode ficar tranquilo. Sua mãe já foi comprada. 1 quilo de chouriço e uma garrafa. De cachaça velha vai ficar doidona. Logo. Beijo na boca, vai lá. E vamos nos divertir. Mas se eu pedir, você me dá. Mas se eu pedir, você me dá. Mas se eu pedir, você me dá.
It's always important to have hot girls in videos, especially if you're in Brazil, okay? Sem mulheres bonitas, videoclipe aqui fica fraca.
Muito linda as mulheres, ó. Tudo meu.
Mais entusiasmo, meninas.
Delícia. Mas se eu pedir, você me dá. Mas se eu pedir, você me dá. Mas se eu pedir, você me dá. O choque pede, você dá. Muito bom.
Fork Outdoor Smell. It's owned by my man Romulo. The industry of music aqui, Nova York, Los Angeles, London. He's been doing this in the game for 30 years. Started out putting 70s disco comps out in Brazil on vinyl. Went on to rap and baile funk and is now the biggest baile funk provider for all of Rio. 107.1 FM. This is Fork Dois Mil Radio. Basically, look, these guys record a song in the studio next door. The shit can be on the airwaves the next moment. It can be on TV the same week. That's how they do it here at Furacão 2000, Rio de Janeiro. They control everything. It's called vertical integration.
And there's two types of integration. There's vertical and horizontal. Horizontal means you buy out your competitors doing the same thing. What vertical integration is you take different parts of the chain that you didn't own before and bring them into your company.
107, a nova FM do Rio, tá no ar o clima dos bares da Furacão 2000, de agora até as 6 da noite, bombando, o som tocando, só pancadão. Vai ligando 3301-6008, que o clima é esse.
Perfect. You got it.
Thank you.
We got the best DJs, the best sound system, the best parties, a line of DVDs.
These guys got it down to a T. I mean, as good as you can do it in Rio with it. The fact that technology is 2.5 times the cost and everything's expensive, everything's complicated, the government's corrupt, whatever. Look, they still got the blue screen room, you know, with the lights, you know. Do a little dance, you know, move there, shake the bunda, whatever, man. All the editing for their DVDs and the posts, all the 3D work, all of it goes on right here.
TV show. They're filming right now. I'm gonna go over there and check out in a second.
Mister Shock! Qual é, neguinho? Se liga nessa parada. Fala que é nóis, o que rola até madrugada. Se vacilar, a cobrança chega hoje. É funkeira, mas vai a clã é nóis.
They got their own studios.
Furacão Studios. They control everything here, man.
Crescendo não, Sweden, bastante. Eu
Eu preciso até. Não, eu não tenho Nextel, mas.
Nextel de cabo.
Quando dei por mim eu já estava apaixonada. Preciso tanto dar um lance em você. Me deu uma chance pra você dou nota 100.
Despite the quality of the operation, as you saw in the studio, man, you know, not every song comes out perfect. You know, sometimes with the singers like that, you gotta cut it, man.
And most importantly, they sell buttloads of CDs here in the streets, in a place where 1 out of every 3 CDs is pirated. These guys have not only survived, but they've thrived. Furacão 2000 em nós.
No Rio de Janeiro, somos em nós. Disco D, hustle hard.
Mas pra ela, se ela não entendeu uma coisa eu falando,
And it's 6 degrees of separation. Everybody knows somebody, okay? Somebody's in the music industry. Someone has an idea that wants to make money. Someone books a fucking club or has a showcase or knows someone that has a coffee shop where you can do your shit or has a keyboard they want to lend you or somewhere. People like art. People like music if it's good. Anyway, this is Disco D, Hustle Harder. As you saw, we shot a really, really fun, comedic type of video in the favela in Rio for my man Mr. Shock for that song Me Dar that I produced for him in like 5 minutes. And now I'm here cutting that video up on John's beautiful 17-inch PowerBook because it's got a bigger screen than my little piece of crap 15-inch that we're gonna replace anyway. So basically what I've done is we've run the entire tapes. We've run all the tapes in their entirety from the shoot into Final Cut. And I pulled them all out on the timeline. And I'm doing like the exact same thing I do with the sample. I'm just going through the entire song or video in this case and hacking up and keeping all the good bits. And then once I've done that and gotten all the good parts, it's like Legos, man. You just mix and match. So you know, things to look for when you're chopping up a clip like this is cool motion, cool performance type aspects. And you really want a storyline, but you want the performance scenes to be tight as well. So, you know, when he's going in and out of the camera, things like that, those are the cool little pieces to get. So I'm just, you know, cutting it up, trying to get the best little parts. And, you know, make each little clip independent, bring it back into the browser window here and rename it. So here I like where he goes, pode ficar tranquilo. And then, you know, you keep your clips short. Keep the clips really short. You want a video to be constantly moving. So, you know, keep the viewer's attention, man.
Okay, so what I've basically done is taken the raw 2 hours of footage that we shot for the Me Dar video with Mr. Shock and chopped it all into little bits.
you know, not really paying attention to any sort of order or anything like that. It's just the order they all showed up in, the order we shot it in. Labeled everything based on something that I'll remember, whether it's a word or phrase or scene or whatever. And what I've done is I've plugged in my external hard drive that had the original song and pulled the AIFF here into the browser window. And now I'm gonna drag it down. It's basically like you'd arrange a song, but almost even easier. The song's done. You already have the images, it's making it all work. It's like a puzzle. I like using a little bit of the background audio, but only in moderation. You don't want to go overboard with that, because it can be a little tacky, especially, you know, don't necessarily want to break the energy or the action. But for an intro, it's nice. Boom, right there, short. You know, you tend to find these shots where they're beginning their performance or whatever, and they may hop off of a bench or whatever, make some kind of motion. It's good to have motion early on. Catch people's eye, catch people's attention. Like Legos, baby. Cut and paste, baby, cut and paste, cut and paste.
Tinha que entrar aqui, se eu pedir você me dá. Se eu pedir você me dá. Mas se eu pedir você me dá. Mas se eu pedir você me dá. O choque pede, você dá. Se eu pedir você me dá. Sentadinha no sofá.
All the projects I'm doing in Brazil are kind of multi-tiered. Of course, you have the core underground favela stuff. It's really underground, all in Portuguese, and has kind of a limited market. On one side, I want to push that market and build that market and make it even bigger, especially outside of Brazil. And on the other hand, with Brasa, I found a top-tier artist. They already have all that reputations here, and they already have sales records and all that. And basically what I'm trying to do is develop a bilingual project with them that goes beyond just the core Brazilian fans. As I'm helping grow the underground market, I'm helping grow the above ground market. So basically you kind of have a multi-tiered musical structure kind of pushing the whole thing upward constantly. This is Disco D, and every day we're hustling. Right now we're at Transamerica Radio here in Sao Paulo, which is the biggest radio station here in Sao Paulo and is also syndicated all over the rest of Brazil. Kind of pop mix format. They play hip hop, pop, rock, R&B, a lot of gringo stuff, a lot of Brazilian stuff too. And I'm here about to do an interview, me and my fiance Luciana Vendramini. She's gonna be talking about her theater. I'm gonna be talking about my musical projects, and I'm gonna use this opportunity to get Brasa and that new Mr. Shock song, Me Dar, that you just saw us record the video for, playing on the radio here. So let's go.
Tudo bom, parceiro? Tudo bem? Beleza?
Oi, David, tudo bom? Três shows ali, Los Angeles, Miami, Nova York, bastante coisa. Disco D.
Disco D?
É meu nome artista, viu?
Disco.
Disco D.
Olha que máscara!
Disco D.
Kevin Federline, Trick Daddy, Nina Sky.
Que máscara, hein?
Esse é o som do Brasa. Que é
Som do Brasa.
É o Cabal, quem mais?
Cabal, Mr. Bomba e Pirrima. Mas essa música também juntos com Mr. Shock. Ele é um funkero do Rio com Furacão 2000, crescendo agora bastante ali. Começou meu sucesso com uma música no Detroit, nome Ghetto Tech, igual funk gringo funk, entendeu?
Sim.
E mixtura Miami Bass e Detroit Techno e Electro, mas funk aqui e mixtura Miami Bass com samba e tambores altos, todas as coisas. Life is like a box of chocolates.
A saga da bruxa Morgana, o enigma do tempo.
Esse aqui, ó, posso ficar com esse aqui?
Eu pedi, você me dá.
Ó.
Mas se eu pedir, você me dá.
Dou não.
Mas se eu pedir, você me dá.
Vou mandar o fuzil chupar.
O choque pede.
Teve o Disco D.
Ei,
Quem é que canta?
Mr. Shock, ele também cantou juntos com Brasa e ele agora crescendo a gravar para Furacão 2000, outras pessoas ali.
Posso?
Mas eu quero fazer um meeting com você e plano plano para Brasa aqui.
Você vai pedir, me passa o telefone e a gente troca o telefone.
Obrigado.
That's what happens just 1 week. Not only is this stuff in front of your face happening, but I've planted so many seeds all over the place that they all begin to germinate at different times. So yeah, money in the music game, the entertainment game can grow on trees if you know how to hustle harder, get those seeds planted, water them with the little bit of dollars you get from other trees and some elbow grease and some creativity and get some friends, some interns, whatever it takes. Put all that fertilization in, get those songs growing for you and get your copyrights working for you. And with that, we're closing up shop in Brazil. Sao Paulo, see you later.